That it makes sense in a way because at least we know we have the DPS. Um, so we came up with based on feedback from the beta and some uh, some people talking various theory crafting. Just think that dungeoning may be the best way to level for classes like that are normally very slow to level by themselves, and they struggle out in the world.
Would this count for like that weird threshold of like 58 to 60 that you like, assuming you would be leveling solo whenever you run out of quests around there, whenever you have to grind?
I don't think that's gonna. I don't think that's really gonna happen because you have all quests from 1.12 and up.
Okay.
So this is going to have all the questions.
Yeah, it should every quest besides like AQ
Alright, that helps out a lot.
40 and like Scourge opening event and here I'll go back over for watching. I need Fury Warriors. Currently I have 3 people who are dedicated to playing Fury. 9 are shared between. I have I have effectively 9 dedicated Prot Warriors, but ideally I never have a tank or only number, not like a bias toward, or I mean I feel definitely particularly highly. And Shaman still high. Mages are down to me. Hunters are down. We have 1 class leader, Shaman and pending. Have 1 application pending. Play either Prot Warrior or Shadow Priest. That'll be a fun conversation. It for recruitment. Holy shit. Alright, I'll fix that. Sorry guys, I didn't realize there's so many problems with this. Alright. You guys should be able to see it. Alright, so go ahead.
I was gonna say, is there somewhere to see our like current roster?
Yeah, if you go to the final boss channel, second link down, roster.
Oh, okay, awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, to the stream, yeah, we are over purposely because of those reasons. Alright, so for leveling team, something that they've found in the beta to ideal for like warrior example. So you have 2 different builds that you go, either like a warrior cleave, or a melee cleave, or you do like spell cleave. Stack mages or stack warrior. Ideal classes for. You don't have like a tank. You don't have anybody wearing a shield unless they just have like 1 good one-hander that's better than the 2-handers they have, and they go in and they just zerg boss or zerg down dungeons. And the reason is mobs are hitting a lot less hard than they do in private servers in general, not just in dungeons but in general. And dungeons are giving more XP than expected. This results in a situation where dungeons are actually ages, especially when you get into like the 30s, 40s range. This may be like the ideal way for certain level. The problems, it's hard to have a dedicated 5-man group to make this efficient. And by that I mean trying to sync everybody's schedules or that it would take to level character.
Wasn't it known on private servers that the multiplier for the group experience was messed up?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that was general consensus, but we have evidence that that is definitely the case. So with this being said, we're coming up with a spreadsheet. It's kind of a survey we're gonna put out. People are gonna tell us like what days and times they're gonna be available for launch week. This is just something that we're doing for launch week. We're not gonna try to maintain this. So we're gonna try to match people together based on what times they're available, and then what professions they are planning to level at launch. If they are like friends with one other guy or two other guys, we're trying to match them. So, and then we're gonna try to form them in the optimal group. Locally. So, for example, we might stick like 3 mages, a warlock, in. But I need you guys, if you guys can think of any factor.
I mean, this is just a question. Do we know that the like dungeon XP rates are like set in stone, or is it just like subject to change?
I mean, we can check the beta stress test next.
Okay.
Blizzard could change it at a moment's notice. It's just
That's why I'm asking that.
I also think that if there's not like an even number of groups, if you need to like pug someone from World Chat or something, and they join a group and they see 4 people from a guild, makes them want to join that guild. So that's also good for recruitment.
Yeah, there's gonna be people who are not part of this.
I can't see them changing the XP rates for dungeons. Like, I really don't see them making that change, because I think, if anything, I feel like they would be glad that players had this option for leveling, because I think they're worried about the stability of the servers and certain zones and stuff like that. So I don't think much will change. And it's not just the EXP that's different. It's the mobs, the way they were and stuff like that. So I think it's just safe.
How's
to
my mic
operate
now?
like this is gonna be the
I don't know if
case,
this is
and
gonna
it's
help it
not,
at all.
then you just kind of got to adapt. But I think we feel pretty strongly about this being the way things are.
All right, I'm sorry about that, guys. I gotta. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. Really sorry. Like you're gonna have people that aren't gonna participate in this. I think maybe we have, depending on how many people are planning on going hard at launch. I don't expect more than maybe 3. You have to stack like so many warriors, so many mages in, and then they all have to sync their schedules. So it's not realistic to assume that this is going to be the easiest way. Or I mean, some people may do it from 1 to 60. Some people may do it from 1 to 20, 1 to 30, whatever, and then they break off, and then they end up pugging or whatever. But ideally, warriors and stuff, this is the best way to do it. I mean, alternatively, we set up duos as well, duo teams, and this is going to be part of that survey. So, or people want to do solo dungeoning, free range leveling. Like, no, they don't have any plan. They're gonna solo, and just kind of play it by ear. then that's the idea. But we're gonna try the best we can to form those groups, get certain people that are maybe slower at leveling by themselves or certain classes together. For certain people who are gonna play together anyway, well, let's get them in the optimal group instead of sending them off to Pug or what. Things we have to figure out is for a melee cleave. There are multiple reasons out there, but they're not. I don't know their accuracy, and we kind of need to go through and figure out if they are accurate. There are ideal paths for what dungeons you're gonna go to at what levels and in what order. Then you also have to consider like melee, for example. You have a weapon timeline of like what ideal items you have before you go on to the next dungeon. So, for example, before we leave Wailing Caverns, if you're a part of a melee cleave, I would want to have Crescent Staff on all the warriors because that weapon is better than basically anything available at that level range. So, and then we're going to test some of these out during the stress test. I want to have an actual ready to go and kind of see how fast they can push it. Some test runs. I don't know how long the stress test is going to run. Probably only 2 days. So you have enough people that have time off playing the right classes for that. And then we're gonna go a little bit further. So this is something that would come up just with the guild Regression Squads, and this is just a launch thing. This is not something we're specialized, but there's gonna be 3 specialized units we're gonna form. One of them is gonna be the farming squad, which is just for farming consumables, raw materials for consumables, or maybe pre-raid pieces. Like maybe we have somebody out farming Devil Sword. Then you have the Quintessence Squad, and those guys are basically out there farm their Hydraxian rep and get ready for more. This is their only job. Ideally, we only have maybe 8 people doing this, and if not all 8 people show up, it's not a big deal because you can just have people run back and forth between Shara to hit those runes when we're actually in Molten Core. But and then Dungeon Squad is probably gonna be the bulk of the guild. Quintessence Squad is probably gonna be a few players, and the Farming Squad is gonna be whoever is slower to level / whoever wants to farm or whoever wants to make gold early. Dungeon Squad would be your tanks, and ideally we pair a healer and a tank together with a warlock as well. And all you do is you just run BRD, clear it. Okay, check guild chat. Who needs MC attunement? And then you 3 just summon, as many people as possible to get through their MC attunement, and then they go back to their duties for their specific squad. That's just an example of something that we would do, or also for Nixie attunement, something similar. And it's just you're just constantly in dungeons farming. You're not working on professions. You're not working on anything else. And then we scheduled class roll meetings. I know I've been talking about basically every officer meeting we've had so far, and we established dates since we are almost a month before launch. Basically, I would like one class roll meeting or like class leader roll meeting per week up to launch. I think that would be the best thing. If we have to double up and do like 2 in a week or something, that's fine. Obviously, not everybody has to be there for them. Not even each class lead, but they need to give their input because this is supposed to be your thing. I shouldn't be dictating what's in these. I will if I have to, but I don't really want to because I'd rather work on other things. You guys have anything you want to bring up or talk about, questions or anything like that?
Yeah, sorry, I just got here.
When are we gonna have the spreadsheet out for the teams and stuff like that? When are we trying to roll that?
I'd like to get it out today. We're gonna formally announce it tomorrow. Kind of get at that guild meeting. Also gonna announce all these other things at the guild meeting to most of the guild and get them on board. Figuring, deciding where they want to go. Also should include whatever you guys want to include in the guild meeting. You guys should. Now, so I can prepare slides for it tomorrow.
I'll be looking to do some of the dungeon stuff with when I'm multi-boxing. So if there's like any healers laying around that want to do multiple runs as I'm going, I'll probably grab somebody. But I'm probably not going to just sign up for it.
Well, we're gonna have people sign up for like solo leveling that like by themselves. Fine. We'll have people, and like those people would be your farmers, for example. We'll talk about our plans for a practice server tomorrow at the guild meeting. Yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk about on stream. So I'm gonna stop the stream and then we'll go. Or I'll mute it real quick.